And after another little break, I'm back, and anyway, just hit these. Got one little slick here, long, tall neck thing, and another slick Druggist. It's like a little atomizer type thing. It's got like a sunburst on the bottom, and a real nice Druggist, A. Schneider Druggist from St. Charles Street. And it's got quality, purity, it looks like. Nice design, New Orleans. And cute little doll head. Well, if I can find out how it goes, here it is. There's her face. A little girl with a hat on, you see. Kind of neat. Just broken off. I don't know. The best of it wasn't around anywhere, but she's got like her little bonnet on there. But I just thought that was cute. And we got a couple down in the hole showing here, so let's see if we can get those out. If you can get down the hole here, maybe you can't hear that siren as loud. Figure out if I can get that out of there. Looks like another drugstore, and it's blank. Okay, that's all right. This old hand-blown drugstore bottle, right down in the bottom of this black stuff here. Yeah, it looks like a wine bottle there. Let's see if we can get it out. I might have to get my bigger shovel, get that thing out of there. Well, it might come out. Might get a couple of these and get some leverage on it here. Yeah. I think it's gonna come out of there. Yeah. It's just stuck in that black clay. There it is. Wow, I can't believe it's whole. Great big one. Yeah. Big old hand-blown wine bottle. You see little honeybees there. They're having a good day today. A bunch of them around here. Back here in the weeds. Alright, big old kick-up bottom. Maybe this has got the kick-up still in it. I see water in it, so the last one I dug, the whole bottom's gone out of it. Yep, it's nice old 1880s wine. We'll see if there's anything else down in there. A couple broken tops. Some broken stuff. Typical ironstone on the bottom. Something broken. Alright, well, I don't see anything else right there, so I think we'll get the big shovel out and clear some more dirt. There's another little rock or something. Oh, that's a smooth rock. Must thought it was the bottom of a tomahawk or axe or something. I think it is. Alright, well, hope everybody's having a good day. I sure am. I'm having fun here, so hope you're having fun with me. I just got to stay cool, you know. That's all there is to it. It's hard to stay cool in this kind of weather, but let's get the shovel out, dig some more, and then we'll come back. Alright, back in action here. Live action. Got something pretty cool right there. I don't know what it is. Probably broken. It's like a little French mustard, but there's a little bottle right here. Let's get it out of there. Oh, it's a little, no, it actually is embossed. Kemp's Balsam. Yep, little sample Kemp's Balsam. Let's put that up there. This big picture here. There's a couple pieces of this, but look at that design on there. Wouldn't that cool? It's like gold framed flowers or something. I don't know if anybody could use that. It was a great big, wash basin pitcher. This was the pitcher part of it. But there's more of it down in here. See, that's all broken. Let's get that out of the way. You never know, there might be something back behind it. There's a whole bunch of it there. It was all smashed up. Let's get that little thing out of there. I'm going to try to hold the camera here and hold my balance and dig all at the same time. So, oh, I hope that little thing's whole. That is really cute. It's stuck down in the clay. It's got a chance of being whole. Let me see if I can hold that there. Dig with my left hand. It's hard to dig down in that stuff with a hand digger because of the fact there's so much junk around it. Normally I'm digging with a little bigger shovel. But for filming purposes, I try to film with this one. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to set the camera down here. I gotta get a little bigger shovel here to use on that. trying to get underneath it there a little bit. It's hard to do this with one hand. I tell you what, let me see if I can set the camera down up here somewhere. Let me try this again. Right there, can you still see that? Alright, now, it's just surrounded by glass pieces. See that? There's glass above it and around it. Here it comes. Now I think I can get it out. Alright, just needed 2 hands for that. Oh, it's a little double handle thing and one handle's broke on it, but it's still cool. Look at that. I'm not sure what it's a mustard. Moutard Parisienne extra fine. Alexis Gaudier Bordeaux. Boy, don't quote me on any French, I'll tell you that. Can't pronounce French very well, but anyway, it's a Parisian extra fine mustard is my Digger Dave loose paraphrase of that. Company from Bordeaux, France. Isn't that neat? Yep, it's got one handle broke off, but it's still neat. Very unusual piece, probably 1870s or 80s. Alright. Well, I'm going back down in there and see if there's anything else we can find. Yeah, I just got to get the bigger shovel out. Alright. Alright, I'm going to try this. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Let's see. We got a couple of bottles down in here. One right up here. That just fell in. Oh, it looks like it's embossed too. It is. I don't know if you're even seeing this. Pick the camera up. SM Bixby and Company French Blue. Alright. Nice old 1880s bluing bottle from Bixby. And let's see if I can get my hand digger here behind me. Looks like there's a Blob top soda right there. If I can get that slate out of there. Alright. Oh, it's just been a good fun day. Nice little pit. Not very deep, but it's real productive. There's another Blob top soda. And that's a Consumers S&M Water Soda and Mineral Water Company, New Orleans. Alright. Yeah. Still got some of the old wire bail on it, you know, that cork stopper. And that's an applied Blob top. 1880s. Alright, man. Well, that's about the 3rd soda, I think. And it looks like there might be another soda right there. Something embossed there. It looks real good. Big chunk of stuff there. Now, let me see if I can get around it just a little bit better here. Here, left hand, hold that for me. There's a big chunk of concrete or mortar or something right there. Hope it's not stuck in that mortar. I don't think it is. I think it's underneath it. Well, looks like it's an embossed soda. Come on. Come on to Papa. See which one this one is. Alright, it's a City Bottling Works. City Bottling Company Limited. Yep, South Liberty. With that little star on the bottom. Alright. Yep, well there's a pair right there, and I had a couple earlier, so yeah, I'm real happy with that. Anything else down in there? I don't see anything else, but just making sure before we turn the camera off. Okay. Oh, here's something. Oh, a little broken piece of something there. Okay. Well, that's about it for that side. You can see I got a wall here. There's old sewer line, old water pipe or something coming in there. So that's basically a wall. And I'm just about hit a wall over here. So that ends that. And now I still got a little bit to do back on the other side of the hole. So let's finish that up. We'll fill this one in. Alright. I can't obviously film everything, but you know, I tried to hit the highlights, and this looked pretty cool. It looks like an amber whiskey or a beer, and a yellowware little crock. So I don't know whether either one's whole or broken, but let's see what we got here. You work around them, that sun continues to beat down. Okay, the whiskey looks like it's moving. Uh-oh, that's probably not a good sign, is it? It could still be whole. Yeah, it still feels pretty solid. No, it's a mineral water. I see one of them sack cylinders. Well, it's a blank, but that's what it is. One of them green medicinal mineral water bottles. Looks like a sack cylinder's bitter cool. Hand blown. It'll be real pretty, green color. All right, let's see about that little crock. Oh, I hope that's whole. I'll try to work around it carefully here. So far, so good. It's a small one, so it's got a chance of being whole. Right down on the bottom there. Work around the rim here. Whoops, sorry. Oh, so far the rim's up. I think some of the rim might be gone up. No, there it is. All right. Let's see if we can get underneath it and over the top of it. There she comes. Let's see. Come on, baby. Oh, it's got a hole in the bottom. They probably used it as a flower planter. Oh, that's a nice yellow glazed little jar, though. Isn't that cute? Looks like it's good other than that. Holes in the bottom. It might have two holes in the bottom. You see it's so full of that black muck come right off the bottom. Old Louisiana black mud there. Cajun mud. But yeah, other than that, I think it's good. All right. It's a sweet little crock. Yeah. That's probably 1870s. So, all right. Well, that was right on the wall there. Under the pipe. So I just got a little bit to go. Right back in here and we'll be done. All right, she's all filled in, done. Thing was about almost 6 feet long. Not very deep, but it was a long one. That was a privy or a trash pit, but anyway, it's all filled in and I'm getting ready to go get something cold to drink. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna try to find something else or not. We'll see. But anyway, Digger Dave reporting from the Diggins. So always be considerate, you know. Even though if you got permission, make sure you do the holes real good, and you'll always get to come back and dig some more. Alright, driving around just a little bit, climbing on Claiborne, and past the grocery store here on the right. It's closed down for a long time. May Food Court. But anyway, there's the I-10 up above here. I'm turning right here on St. Bernard. It's an old historic street. It's real old. This is all just outside the French Quarter. There's a food store. Glad they're back open again. In fact, I need to stop in there here and get me something cold to drink. But anyway, we're heading down towards the French Quarter. And oh man, the smells of New Orleans. I love the Cajun Creole food down here, and the smells. And then boiling shrimp, crawfish. Oh boy, some good eating. I ate some good stuff last night. Po' boys. Everybody's into po' boys down here. I'm not so much. But anyway, you can see most of these lots now are nice and clean over here in this area. There's not much you can get on. Well, there's one there, but that's been dug. Most of these have been dug. If you see vacant lots, they've been pretty well hammered. And all right, I'm going to turn left here on Henrietta. And I got to kind of watch my driving here. All right. I know a couple of these guys up in here, and let's see if anything's going on. Just spook around a little bit. You can see there's little bitty lots. Those all been hammered. Not necessarily mean that you couldn't find something on them, but see them mowed ones like that, you got to stay off of them. There's some weeded up lots in here, but even those, man, it's a a little sketchy, because if the neighbors take a disliking to you or something, you better know who owns it and get permission. And, oh boy, we got an obstruction up ahead here. Near Urquhart. Alright, well I'm gonna stop in here and get something cold to drink. Alright, had the detour there. Coming down Murray and St. Anne, I believe. Oh, go on. Okay, just across St. Anthony, here on Murray. And you can see they're building nice new places now here. This is all getting gentrified. Used to be real run down, you know, 20 years ago. Man, there was a lot of digging. Dug on that lot, dug pontiled stuff. Pogger. I always look down here just in case somebody's doing some work that I know. In fact, there's one up here on the left here, it looks like. I think I know this guy. I might stop here and talk to them. Let's see if I can get something here. Yeah, I think I know this boy, so alright. Alright, well that didn't pan out. They'd already gotten too far along there. It's corner Urquhart and Frenchman. Just happened to be on there. You can see they're clearing away a lot of the brush from the hurricane. That's been all over. The other side of town was even more so. This side over here in the Tremay, it's just outside the French Quarter. Here's Toureau, crossing Toureau. Looking down there, you see a lot of Creole cottages and little shotgun style houses. New Orleans type architecture. I just thought I'd show a little bit of it. It's just a matter of rolling along here. They're trying to fix things up, make it nice. I can appreciate that. If I lived here, that's what I'd want too. And back to Pogger, crossing over here, looking there towards Claiborne down there. Okay, this has been a good little area. Dug a lot of good pontiled bottles up and through here. Morse Brown AME Church. That little lot there. They dug there years ago. Dug some nice stuff there. Bear's grease pot. And St. Anthony. Alright, well I didn't get to that store because somebody had the intersection plugged up there and the car behind them wouldn't go on, so I had to back out of there. But I got to head over here to this Circle store or somewhere and get me a nice cold drink. Okay, coming up to Annette. Alright, I'm going to turn here. They cleared that vehicle. Yeah, there's a nice little hole in the street that you see in New Orleans occasionally. Yes, they could block that one off. Man, you hit that with your car. Oh boy, here we go again. This guy's coming down the street clearing this stuff off. I see now what's going on. Alright, look at that nice house there. Bumblebee paint job, I call it. Yellow and black. Alright, well he's just clearing off junk. That's what's going on there. So I'm going to have to back out of here again. So hang on, I'm going to back out and go get me something cold. Alright, came off of St. Bernard there, turned back onto Claiborne. And you got to watch the people getting out of cars. But anyhow, heading down here towards Elysian Fields, which is a big main thoroughfare. And like I said, I like driving around, just looking at things. You see the gang graffiti there, which is pretty prevalent anymore. Dug on that one there. We dug a lot of lots up in here. I still didn't get my cold drink. A little store where I usually like to stop in there, they were closed down. I guess they went out of business during the Chinese virus. But alright, looking down here, it's a Frenchman. That's Elysian Fields up here. It's a main intersection. It's always real busy. And I like they got the little boulevards in here, you see. Elysian Fields. A lot of these had canals on them. You see the real pretty trees. I just love their trees down here. If I dig any more today, it's going to have to be underneath one of them trees or someplace in the shade. Anyway, crossing here, Frenchman Street. There's Family Dollar. I'll be able to score something in there, man. I'm going to pull in this Family Dollar. I got to get me something cold to drink. All right. I'll be back with you here in just a minute. You know, when they built this, here on the corner of Elysian Fields in Claiborne, when they built this Family Dollar, actually it was before that, Paul and I was digging on this. It was a lot that was vacant, and man, we hit some of the oldest stuff I've dug in New Orleans. We hit like a little trash pit. It was like 1820s, and it was right back in here somewhere. But yeah, it was a long time ago. All right, just pulling out a Dollar General there. I had to pull in here and get me some Gatorade, some nourishment. So now I'm turning right here on Elysian Fields. It's a real pretty street. You see the trees hanging over the road here. And I'm gonna go way down here. Coast of Rampart. Rampart is actually the border of the early French Quarter. But there is some really old stuff well beyond there. So we'll be coming down here to Rampart Street here shortly, but I'm not gonna go that far. I'm gonna want to turn up here. This is actually St. Claude. Sorry. Let's see, there's one of the guys haul people around. Little carts. Okay, there's St. Claude. And I'm going to turn around up here. This is a real gentrified area. A lot of tourists come down through here, lots of young people. You can see some of them going along through there. That's actually Rampart Street there. And there's all kinds of little places there. I might be turning here. Just bring you with me here a little bit. And if you get bored, you can turn it off. That's the way I always look at it. Hey, somebody's got a YouTube channel or something like that, any show, it's on TV. If you don't like it, turn it off. That's the way I say. I don't get too embroiled about other people's stuff, what they do or they don't do. I'm no filmmaker. Just an old crusty bottle digger, man. Looking for something to find here. There's a pretty paint job on that one, ain't it? You see, they painted up a lot of these walls, make them look nice. Well, you never know when something's been torn down. Go down St. Claude here just a little bit. Wow, there's something going on there, man. I don't know what that is, some kind of a art show, I guess. Now, there's all kinds of things going on down here now. New Orleans is a great place to come and visit. I always enjoy coming down here. Lots and lots of tourists. Oh, there's a guy parking, so I gotta be careful here. Looks like he's gonna make it. Alright. I didn't hit him. That's a good thing. I'd really rather not. Okay. McDonald's. Down here just a little bit. You know, I noticed there's a lot of these tourist type Excuse me. There's a train coming. Can we rush through? Yeah. I don't see it. I'm going. Well, I was going to say there's a lot of them tourist things that there's no audio, man. They don't say nothing. And if I'm going to go someplace, I don't want to just watch a video of it with nothing, not explaining anything. So, yeah, I probably talk too much. So, I guess the best is somewhere in between. What we got going on here? Boy, I tell you what, you see people dressed various things down here in New Orleans. I feel right at home, man. You can just dress however you want, look however you want, fit right in. That's why I like New Orleans. Nobody gives them any trouble. Well-dressed man. And I just don't care. Alright, I'll jump off somewhere up into here. Drive around. That train still ain't come through. I think he's on the tracks down there. There's somebody here, it's not going to go on, I don't think. Yeah, see, he's down there. I'm looking that way, and all of a sudden, you know what? I'm going to turn here. I got a lot down here I can keep an eye on. Boy, there's some good paintings down here. I see some good artwork. This is the rail yards up over here. There's a green project. They got all kinds of building stuff there. Turn here on Urquhart. That was on Press Street. Got a friend that owns a couple properties up here that I dug some, and I know there's more there. I just gotta see if he's home. But St. Ferdinand. Alright. Yeah, they're cleaning up a lot. This area of town here didn't get hit too hard. The Garden District, it was a lot worse over there. I was driving around, a lot of roofs got blown off. The Irish Channel, I call it. Franklin. Whoop! Now we gotta watch here, them cars come up so fast. Be alert driving. New Orleans is not an easy town to drive in. If you're ever down here driving around, man, you got to really keep your wits about you. And you're driving down these little streets. Some of them are really narrow, and people getting out, kids playing and stuff. This street isn't too bad here, but man, some of them they're real hair raisers. You got to really watch it. Come up on Music Street. Popsicle doorbell. Got a lot of crows down here, a lot of chickens. I didn't show a while ago. There's some roosters out in the middle of the street pecking on something. Somebody threw them some corn or what. It's funny to me. Down here in a big city and there's chickens out in the middle of the street. Free-range chickens. It's true. St. Roch. It's another real pretty street. Got a real pretty boulevard down here with a walk. See that? Since Katrina, they really fixed a lot of this up. A lot there. Been dug. Spain, it's a pretty bird. And then we're heading back towards Elysian Fields down there. Distance, you can see the cars in the busy street. Well, I'm just kind of checking around here. I'm gonna see if this buddy of mine's home. A couple other guys didn't look like they were home today, so I didn't bother to stop. Guys guys working. A lot of Latinos working here now. Marigny Street, the whole area here, it's called the Marigny. It's a real early French plantation. Owned a lot of this land here. I'm gonna bug out of here. I think I wanna get on across here while I can. Alright. I'll go down just a little bit farther. I just thought I'd bring you with me a little bit here, see some of the sights, some of the sounds. Not too many sirens over here, is there? That's good. That's what you want. If you're living here especially, that's what you want. You don't want to hear them sirens in your neighborhood. A couple of them other neighborhoods over there, man, there's a lot of sirens and a lot of stuff going on. Alright, back down crossing Frenchmen. Now these streets aren't too bad. There's some of them that aren't nice at all, but alright, well I'm gonna check on something here and then I'll come back here right away. Alright. A little lot here that's weeded up and oh boy, gotta wade through these little bushes, man. It's like Murphy's Law of weeds. It can grab you, it will, man, stick on you. I got all kinds of stuff sticking on me here from them weeds, but anyway, I was back here a while ago. I probed out some here, a little pit, and that's kind of strange. There's an odd little spot here, which right by where I hit this pit, you can see somebody's been back here shooting up. There's needles and caps everywhere, and this is kind of weird. Alright, good. Oh, my battery went dead. I had a backup there, but hopefully it's working. So anyway, I don't even know if this was recorded, but this was laying on the ground here. JFK's last 100 days, and there's like looks like several discs set. So I don't know what that's all about. 12 discs. I might keep that. I don't know where it came from, whether it got stolen, who knows. Somebody will probably watch this and, oh yeah, that was in my video shop, and Digger Dave stole that out of there. I don't know where it came from. Some druggies been here, that's for sure. You can tell that's where they sit and shoot. There's all their needles and caps laying all over the place here, so I'm gonna get those out of the way because I don't even want to step on those. So, alright, well, let's see what's down in here. Alright, got most of the needles cleared out of the way. Started down in there, and it's looking like it's pretty old. It's got a little crocky marble and broken top, but it's an applied lip, as you can see, 1870s. Maybe 60s, and of course oysters, which you see a lot of them down here in South. And there were some other pieces here. I don't know what I did with them. Anyway, I probably buried them up. The yellowware there, another piece of yellowware. So to the trained eye, it's actually looking like pretty decent potential here. 1870s, some kind of little brass ring. But you know what, I mean, this thing could have been dug. I might have dug this thing 20 some years ago, but these guys that's been digging down here, they could have dug this 30 years ago, 40 years ago or more. So, but anyway, I got to get into it and find out, and we'll bring you along with me. And only down about a foot deep, and so I already got a bottle exposed here. Been digging out a lot of clam shells, but they're old looking clam shells. You see, they're soft. You can just almost crumble them in your hand like that, and you can tell that's a lot of the older ones there, a little crumbly. See that? All right. Oh, old oyster shells. But anyway, here's a bottle. Let's see what that is. I just about got it where I think it'll come out. All right. Yeah, I might have to dig around it just a little bit more. But wiggle it carefully. Oh, it's embossed. All right. What is it? Surprise, it's from New Orleans. L. Arlaud, Druggist, New Orleans. All right. Well, it's cracked. I was going to say, that tells me this hole's definitely not dug. But since it's got a big crack in the neck of it, I don't know, guys might have kept that anyway. I know I would have, so. I don't think it's dug, though. It's really hard packed down in there, so. All right, well, that's a nice old 1880s drugstore bottle. Coming not too far down, so. The only other thing just hit here a minute ago was a top of a whiskey and a piece of a chamber pot. But all right, well, let's see, I don't have a very big hole because I got to dig through roots and everything, and so I'm not going to open it up any more than I have to until if I see it's good, but it only goes down about 4 feet, so. But that's deep enough to be a privy. So all right, well, let's go down and see if there's anything else down there. All right, well, almost done with this one. I got the corners to go, but it was only about a little over 3 foot deep. I am working on a bottle right down in there, though. Just about give up on finding anything whole, but it's old stuff. It looks like 1870s. There was a nice drippy applied lip wine bottle. Probably 1840s or 1850s, blue transfer printed with a building scene. There was an iron wheel, a child's thing. There was a bitters bottle here broken. AJAC prop. You know what that one is? All right, I'll give you another hint. Here's another panel off of it, or piece of it, and it says St. Louis. All right, for you bitters guys, you better know that. Here's the top. Got a nice applied top on it. That's a fresh break there, but I was just trying to get it out and it was already broken. But all right, let's see what else we got here. We had a Rockingham pitcher and a Rockingham probably sugar bowl. That might have been a piece of a pitcher too. There were some more pieces. There was a yellowware handle, blue banded bowl, London shaped bowl. That was probably a handle to a yellowware chamber pot. And some other miscellaneous pieces here. There was a wine bottle with a kick-up base, another neck. All right, but no other bottles. But working on, looks like a soda down in there. I don't know if I can hold this camera and get down in there. Let me see if I can do this or not. It's probably still going to be stuck in there pretty good. I don't know if the neck is even on it. Well, it's really stuck in that clay there. I can feel embossing on it though, right there. That's kind of cool. Well, now I'm gonna have to get my bigger shovel. I can't quite reach it, so maybe I'll set the camera down here. Well, I'm just gonna have to get my shovel. I'm sorry. Could it be another pontiled soda? In the bottom. It's not too far from where I just pulled out that first pontiled soda. Let's see. So far it's coming out. I feel embossing on it. I don't want to chip the lip or anything. Just trying to be careful. Maybe if I whisper, it'll come out better. Shh, be very quiet. There it is. And it is another bottled soda. All right, and it's the same one. All right, it's another H. Stewart. Yep, the Gerard Street address. This one looks like the lip is perfect on that one. Well, sweet. Howdy doody. Oh boy. Don't hit too many pontiled holes with sodas. You know, I get 2 of them. I'm real happy. It's been a while since I got 2 pontiled sodas out of one hole. So, all right. Well, I took the other one back to the van, or I'd get a picture of him. But anyway, all right. Well, that's nice. 2 of them. Well, I'm not giving up. That might be. Oops! I just spilled water all over. That might be it. But hey, I'm happy with that. Right in the very bottom, a little Pontils hole. A lot of oysters in there. So, all right. Well, I'll get back if I see anything else. Well, that's that. There wasn't anything else down there. Bunch of oyster shells, but anyway, got them 2 pontiled sodas out of the bottom. Stewart's, those are nice. Got the hole filled back in, and I'm about tuckered out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff packed up, and I think I'm gonna head back to Illinois. So it's been a really good trip, and enjoyed seeing the guys over at the bottle show. I may talk a little bit more about that later over at Biloxi. Shout out to Norman Beeler, who put the show together. Him and Peter Taggart, good friends of mine, great guys. That was a really good show, and seen a lot of good friends, and I may talk about them a little bit, show some of the stuff I got there at the show. But anyway, digging was good, and I'm tired, and I'm hot, ready to go home. Okay, made it safely home and got things cleaned up. So I really enjoyed the trip there. I dug Thursday in Illinois. I dug a couple of them little pits, which one might be good yet. I had to quit though, go pick Shelley up from work. But then after I came back home, got something to eat, I headed down to Mississippi and did some digging there. I showed there in part 1 you saw, and didn't get much, but got a couple little bottles we'll show. And then anyway, went to the bottle show in Biloxi, and that was awesome. Really appreciate all the guys there. And anyway, after digging a little bit, it was awful hot that day. I went on to the bottle show on Friday for the early admission, and I want to give a special shout out to Norman Beeler and Peter Taggart. They put that show together and did a great job, and I was real happy with it anyway, and I really appreciate those guys. Norman is a great friend of mine, and him, Peter, and his brother, we've dug in New Orleans together, and those are just great guys, so I just want to give them thanks. And also I appreciate Jay for show. Enjoyed talking with Jay for a little bit, and Courtney Frio and Jan and John Sharp. They always got a good bunch of bottles laid out there, and keep John in your prayers for his eyes and for their family, and one of their sons is over in Portugal as a missionary. So man, we just lift them up in prayer, and it's good talking with them, visiting, and Rod Vining, and bought some bottles off of Rod. He's always a great guy, and he helps get the Mobile show together and always does a good job there. And Tom Lyons, always good to see Tom. He's always got some good bottles, and enjoyed talking to Ed Tardy and his wife Connie from Arkansas. They're wonderful people, and they're selling some food stuff that they're growing themselves, man. It's really cool. So I meant to get some, and I apologize to all you guys. I meant to come back to the show. I went to get something to eat, and I was just overheated from being out in the heat and humidity, but I never made it back to the show. I got something to eat and got sidetracked, and it got late, and then I ended up going digging in New Orleans. But I appreciate all of you, and also Jim Corvin. Thanks, Jim, for selling me a few bottles there, and always good to talk to you. And Miss Shank, wish Shank Gonzalez could have made it, but we're always thinking about you guys. And Sam Carmouche, I appreciate you selling me a few bottles there, and Sam's got great stuff. And Willie White, I didn't get to talk to Willie very much. Now I felt bad because he's a good guy too. And Joe Pernicchiero and Gary Hansen, all the New Orleans guys. We appreciate all of you. And anyway, I know I'm forgetting people, so I better just shut up and get going here. But all right, I'm trying to get this done before the sun goes down. This was one of the first bottles I pulled out there, and it says Bon Ami, J. Grossman Sons, New Orleans, and it's a pint whiskey. And I believe Bon Ami means good friends. Something like that. So maybe people that know more about French than I do, but I believe it stands for good friends. But nice old hand-blown whiskey flask from New Orleans. And And a couple pontiled sodas. Those were the last ones you saw here in the video. Come out of that last little pontiled pit. Yeah, I didn't get much else out of it, but at least a couple nice pontiled sodas. That one's almost kind of a little bluish color, but it's just aqua. But they both say H. Stewart, 252 Giroux Street, New Orleans. Nice iron pontil, you can see. This one also's got a nice iron pontil in that one. Alright, so it's good to hit those. And here's a couple case gins. You can't see the embossing on them, but anyway, got a pair of them. That first pit, ACA Nolay Sheetum. They were not pontiled. They're probably 1870s or 80s, but real nice. Both of them great condition and dark olive black glass. Oh, those are great. If you're wondering on values, I'm sorry, I'll back up here. This Bon Ami, I'd say probably, I don't know, 70 bucks. I'm just guessing on that one. The pontiled sodas, they're about 100 bucks a piece. This one's got a couple nicks on it, so it wouldn't quite be as much. But anyway, the case gins, they're probably $60 or so. They're pretty nice. And we got 4 Blob top sodas. I think I got another one or two, but I don't know what I did with them. This is all I got washed up, and I had to hurry here to get this finished. So 2 City Bottling Company bottles, and a New South Bottling Works by Buckley and Kevaney, and then a Consumer. So there's 3 different ones there, all about $18.90, and those are about $25 a piece. Nice old bottles. And a nice pretty teal blue Rumford Chemical Works. Those are always nice to find, and that was a Horsford's acid phosphates for mental exhaustion and indigestion, general debility, they called it. Kind of a cure-all, but that's a $30 bottle. Nice color like that. This is a fairly scarce Bixby bottle. You see a lot of the Bixby shoe polishes. This is a French Blue, SM Bixby and Company from the 1880s. And that would be worth about $35, maybe $40. Nice bottle. Okay, and then a little group of New Orleans drugstore bottles. I'm not going to take time to look at all these, but this was, boy, yeah, see, I can't make it out. I should have looked that one up. Starts with a B. That's about all I can tell you. Baird or Laird or something, New Orleans. Sorry about that. There's a P.H. Jensen pharmacist, and I believe it's got the address on it also. And another one here, it's a Schneider druggist. That's a St. Charles Street address. It's got a nice monogram there on it. And these are all 1880s, 90s. And L. Arlaud druggist, New Orleans. It's got a crack in the lip, but anyway, those are all, if they're good shape, they're about 20 bucks a piece. Alright, couple Brommel seltzers, a big and a small one, 1890s. Elixir Elementaire. On the other side it says Du Cros à Paris. I get fancy here with the French. It don't work, does it? When you're a redneck from the Midwest or the South, it's don't go over so good. But alright, Kino Roche, another medicine bottle. These are about $20 a piece on those. Couple wine bottles, and you can see this one's air vented on the bottom there. See that? Either big air vent on the bottom. I'm just kidding. Had a kick up in it and it broke out, but I just thought it still looked neat. See the kick up in that one? Well, that's what this other one would have looked like, but just a couple different little shapes of those wine bottles. Medicine bottle from 1880s, Osgood's India Cholagog. It's from Norwich, Connecticut. That's probably early 1890s. It'd be about $20, $25 bottle. There's a couple druggists I dug the first day. Gulfport, Jones Brothers. And it's Gulfport, Mississippi. And his little brother here just says Jones Brothers on that one. I'm sure it's from the same drugstore. They came out of the same hole there. But those are about 20 bucks a piece. Green mineral water. It's unembossed, but Saxlinder's Bitterquill type of a mineral water. And a Piso's Cure for Consumption. That bottle had cannabis in it. Hazeltine and Company. And out of Warren, Pennsylvania. We dig those up here in Illinois also. And that's one of the One's from about 1880s or 90s. This was pretty cool, this mustard. It's got one handle, it had two handles, one of them was broken off. But it was French mustard, Parisian mustard, extra fine. Has the company name there, and it's also the same embossing on the back, printed, you know, stencil printed. But you can see it's been laying in that rusty mud for many years, so it's stained, it's got crazing. But yeah, it's got chip there. It's beat up, but hey, it's still cool. I like it. Old mustard. There's that giant oyster shell. Make a boomerang out of that dude. And you can see it, you know, it's bigger than my hand. So that's big for an oyster for those days. It'd just about make a whole meal, wouldn't it? Make you sick or something. They say it does other things, but we won't go there. All right, here we go. Yellowware pot. Actually pottery. It's hand thrown. You can see the ridges on the inside where the potter's fingers were. And it had a couple holes in the bottom of that one, unfortunately, but you know, still a neat old crock, I think. Kind of a yellow, nice glaze. Got a brick. I can't make out what it is. It looks like Simon's, S-I-M-O-N-D-S. Simon's. That's a brick. There's people that collect bricks. Somebody might need that one. Here's a Lee & Perrins Worcestershire sauce. It's got nice iridescence on it, and it had the stopper. And you kind of watch me dig that one, so it's kind of cool. Common bottle, but nice. It'd be about $25 with a nice iridescence on it. And just to finish up, there's a little Burnett Boston. There's a Heinz bottle, a couple little Coniques. Here's a Kemp's Balsam. It's a sample size Kemp's Balsam there. And a Dr. Marshall Snuff. That was for guitar. And these are, you know, like 20 bucks a piece, something like that. For those, little amber salve jar. And this one, it's an atomizer, I suppose. A little salt shaker. There's a hard rubber toothbrush. I just brought these home. Here's a couple. There's broken demijohns. You can see the big neck there. Big pontil. Nice big glass pontil on the bottom of that. But, all right, well, that's it. That's the best of what I got. So, all right, well, I'm looking forward to getting back. I'm hoping to make it back down there. I got permission on another spot that might be good. So I didn't have time to really pursue it. I wanted to get home, go to church Sunday morning. So I drove through the night to make it and made it to church, but that's about it yesterday. I didn't get much else done. I was hoping to get all this cleaning done, but that didn't happen. So anyway, but today, this is Monday. So I'll try to get the video out, and we just thank all of you for watching. I appreciate your comments so much. We're not very entertaining, and I've learned I do have a good talent for putting people to sleep, though. So at least I'm good for something, I hope. So you turn our videos on when you get ready to go to bed and hear that crunching and scratching and hear that drone of an old 61-year-old redneck. So, all right. Well, we appreciate all of you and thank you for watching. We love you, and we love our country, and we love God, and we just pray that for everything, everybody, and hope that you have a good week, and we'll see you in the next video.